Hey everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I am back today with three great guests. We're recording live for the Armstrong Neighborhood channel. Let's get right into that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
All right, we are in round one, and as you know on this show, we get right into it. And I always schedule my guests in the order in which they accepted the invitation. So my order tonight is Kacia, Neal, and Kristy. So Kacia, you are going to go first. And in round one tonight, I'm going to read you the name of a charity. You have to tell me, is that a real charity or a fake charity? It's either a 50-50 guess.
Okay.
Kacia, the Critter Connection. And I'll read you a description for each one. The Critter Connection was started to make sure that no guinea pig gets left behind. The Rescue and Rehabilitation Center, this Rescue and Rehabilitation Center takes in neglected and abandoned guinea pigs.
That feels real.
That is real. That is correct. First point. We do have a saying on the show that the first point is the toughest. So once you've overcome that hurdle, you'll be good to go. Over to Neal, the Goldfish Bowl. Each year, thousands of goldfish are left abandoned after being prizes from the carnival or local amusement park. The Goldfish Bowl makes sure abandoned goldfish are never without a place to swim, eat, and relax.
That is a good question. I think that's a fake one, though.
Fake is correct. 2 for 2. Over to Kristy, the Frenchy Fonciano Fund. Inspired by Diddy Kon's character in Greece, the FFF gives scholarships to beauty school dropouts who are attempting to enter a different professional field of study.
Ooh, that is hard. I got the hardest one. Okay, I'm going to say that's real.
That is
Ah!
a fake one.
I wanted
Fake
that to be
one.
real so bad, too.
Right? It should be real. It really should be.
All right, back to Kacia, the Tall Clubs International Foundation. This organization focuses on promoting causes that benefit the special needs of exceptionally tall people. They aim to help take kids to greater heights by providing scholarships for young men and women of a certain height.
I'll go real.
Real is correct. It is real.
Wow. What a wild.
All right, to Neal, the Bark Bunk Buddies. Started as a summer camp for orphan children who are not allowed puppies, Bark Bunk Buddies has grown to incorporate over 2,000 orphans a year and 500 rescued dogs. During their week of camp, these children play, bond, and groom their new best friend.
I love the alliteration. I think that one is fake.
Fake is correct. That is a fake one. To Kristy, the Be a Deer and Donate a Brazier. It may have a playful sounding name, but this nonprofit makes a serious difference. For homeless women and those who rely on donated or low-cost clothes, finding bras that fit is a real and expensive challenge. These volunteers collect donated bras of all sizes and give them to women in need.
All right. I want this to be real, so I'm going to say real.
Real is correct. At your first point, you're on the board. You got over the first hurdle.
Whew.
Your last one, Child's Play, to Kacia. This game industry charity supplies games and toys to therapy facilities and hospitals. Their hope is to distract kids from generally undesirable experience and to encourage peer interaction. Their network of over 100 hospitals across the world helps them bring smiles to kids with age-appropriate entertainment.
I mean, I feel like the description made me feel like it's real. I mean, I'll say real.
Real is correct. And to Neal, Wayne's Newtons. Iconic singing legend Wayne Newton wants to make sure everyone is fed in Las Vegas. Casino employees volunteer on their own time to take fruit-filled pastries and vitamin supplements to homeless shelters and underpasses on Sunday morning.
I think Wayne Newton would like to go to the center and say Donkashane a ton. So I'm going to say it's real.
Real is incorrect. That's a fake one. And to Kristy, the Preservation Society. The PSPS is an organization that chronicles the histories of defunct preservation societies.
Oh, wow. That's all it is. Okay. I'm going to say, please let that be fake.
Fake is. Oh, wait. Fake is. Correct. Correct.
Woo.
All right. I think we have a tie if we go to that scoreboard after round one. Or no, wait. Kacia swept all three. Neal and Kristy both have 2. Kacia, because you have the different score from my other 2 contestants, you get a little bonus. You get to pick the order of round 2. So, and keep in mind, some of the questions are grouped together. They could be a little more difficult, a little easier. So the fate is in your hands. Do you want to keep it the same or change up the order?
I'll keep it the same. I feel like we got it. We got used to our flow, so we're just gonna keep flowing.
Sounds good. Kacia, you are in the hot seat, which means we're going to meet you first tonight. Welcome to the show.
I'm so excited and a little bit nervous because I have no idea what you're gonna ask. So here we are.
Well, good. Well, let's let everybody home get to know you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your podcast.
Yeah, I live in Denver with my husband, Sina. I have a podcast called EmpowerHer, and I help female podcasters start their shows and grow, scale, and monetize. And I don't know a lot about trivia, so I just want to level set the expectations, but I'm really pumped to be here.
Well, you're already in the lead. And what's the best way if people wanted to reach out and find you?
Yeah, social media, my favorite platform is Instagram. So at Kacia, Kacia.Fitzgerald. Come find me over there. And we can connect. So, yeah.
Sounds good. That brings me to the next question. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I'm as ready as I can be. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So all 3 of my guests will get questions from these same 3 categories: dad jokes, the body, food and drink. And then we'll get a name 5 bonus question where I'll read you a very vague category, like name 5 spices in your spice cabinet. We'll put 10 seconds on the clock. You got 10 seconds to tell me.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Your dad joke question tonight. How does a penguin build its house? How does a penguin build its house?
Something with ice. With an ice pick.
With an ice pick? Incorrect. Close though. It glues it together.
Oh, that's
it glues
cute.
it together.
That's cute.
All right. The body joke. What is the longest bone in the human body?
Your spine? Is that a bone? No.
It's several. It is the femur or your thigh bone. The thigh bone.
Okay.
And aspartame is an alternative to what when added to food?
Sugar.
It is sugar. 2 out of 3. Very good. Your name 5 bonus question. I'll read you the category, and then you have 10 seconds on the clock. Name 5 foods you can barbecue and go.
Wings, steak, hamburger, chicken, shrimp.
I always go to 10 seconds to see if you'll give more than 5. You got 5. You got 7 points total in the round. We're going to go over to Neal. Neal, welcome to the show. Actually, welcome back. Neal's been on the show before, first time on television. And I think something big's happening today, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's always good to see you. Today's actually the release day of my first book. It's called Being Patrick Swayze, Essential Teachings from the Master of the Mullet. Jeff has a copy there. If both of you would like a copy, I'll send one to you as well. It's my comedic love letter to the life and career of Patrick Swayze. I'm a pop culture nerd. There's trivia, games, quizzes, essays about his life and how he navigated his career and all the different movies that he did. So really exciting. Comes out today. It's available everywhere. And I'm also a host of a podcast called Triviality. We're a pub trivia style game show podcast. It comes out every Tuesday. And our motto is where a lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. So you don't have to be a great trivia player. You can just kind of hang out and listen and be one of us as we basically play a pub trivia game.
Yeah, one, I told you already, the construction of the book is amazing. It's almost like a pillow with this cover is so soft. And two, it's been great reading all the notes you're sharing on social media where friends and family and people who've worked with Patrick have kind of responded to the book, and just how much they say like this is written in a way that he would have loved it. Like it's like such a tribute to Patrick.
Well, thank you for saying that. We had a lot of great contributors with quotes and blurbs. His widow, Lisa Niemi Swayze, who looked at the book throughout its entire process, she gave some great words, and the writer of Ghost and some other co-stars of his. So really, really grateful that we have all those quotes. And like you said, it's sort of comedically done, but it does have a lot of heart to it. And he had a great sense of humor. So I would hope that he would enjoy it too. And that's a great honor to hear those words from Lisa.
Awesome. So are you ready for the hot seat?
Let's do it.
All right. Your dad jokes question. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because it hung around long enough to accept it.
Very close. Because he was outstanding in his field. I don't expect anybody to get the dad jokes right. These are just for fun.
I can hear all the kids across America like groaning.
Like, boo.
Yeah.
All right. The body joke, or the body question. This is not funny. In 1950, what was the first human organ to successfully be transplanted?
Well, that's a great question. I don't think it would be heart. I feel like that would take a long time. Ooh, it's good. I thought this was going to be a question about Jesse the Body Ventura. I'm going to go with liver.
Liver. It is the kidney.
I meant kidney. I totally mixed those two up. I was like, why? Yeah, definitely kidney. I was like, you got me.
And your food and drink. What is the green horseradish called in Japan?
I'm terrible with spice. And anytime I get this on accident, it's a bad night. And that's wasabi.
Wasabi is correct.
Yeah.
Neal, I need you to name 5 bodies of water and go.
Lake Huron, Lake Erie, Lake Michigan, Salt Lake, the Salt Lake, Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, the Black Sea.
I can only give you credit for 5. I think you gave 13. And you got 6 points total on that round.
Good. I'm the movie guy in the show, so I'm terrible with geography. I'm just really happy that I got that, and I can hang my head up high now today. So, yeah.
Very good. And we're going to go to Kristy, move her to the hot seat. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. This is exciting.
Where are you calling in from?
So I am calling in from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, which is just south of Pittsburgh.
And I know you have a special organization out that way that brings a lot of joy to people.
We do, yeah. So I'm one of the owners of Ryse Wrestling and the Stronghold Training Academy. So Ryse Wrestling is a family-friendly wrestling promotion here in southwestern PA. My husband and I started it. My husband's Brandon K. He's been training in the area for about 15 years and over 15 years now. And so we also have Stronghold Training Academy, where Lee Moriarty trained from AEW and a few other well-known wrestlers. So, yeah.
Very good. And any events coming up in May or the summer?
Yeah, so we have 2 shows. Usually we only have 1 show a month. This month we have 2. So we have one at our home location here in Uniontown on May 12th. And then we have another one in Baldwin, Pennsylvania on May 24th.
Oh.
8th. May 28th. My husband's yelling from the background. It's the 28th.
We'll have that all corrected in post.
Yeah. So So if you want to find out more about our promotion, just go ahead and check us out on all social media. We're at Ryse Wrestling, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Check us out there.
Sounds good. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I've never been less prepared in my life.
Well, here we go. Your dad jokes question: what is orange and sounds like a parrot?
Ooh. A cracker?
Cracker.
No.
Almost. A parrot is a carrot.
Ah.
It's orange and sounds like a parrot. Your
There you
body
go.
question: what is the smallest bone in the body? The human
Ooh.
body.
My gosh, I know this. I don't know if I know the name of it. It's in the ear. And it's the... I don't know.
Well, on this show, that is close enough. We will give you the point. You have the location. It's called the stirrup in the ear. And your third question: what is the most consumed condiment in the USA?
That has to be ketchup. Or
I
ranch.
fact-checked
It
this
has to be
one.
ketchup. Ketchup. Final answer. Ketchup.
Ketchup is, by volume, incorrect. It is salsa.
Wow.
Salsa by volume, but they consider salsa a condiment.
Well, I do eat more salsa than ketchup at a sitting. Like,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I do. I don't have a tub of ketchup on my cheeseburger.
No.
And your name 5 bonus question: name 5 foods eaten frozen and go.
Ice cubes, popsicles, ice cream, or frozen.
I got 3 for you there. Not too bad. We'll go over to that scoreboard. I see it's being updated as we speak. We have a very close game. We have Kacia with 9 points, Neal with 8, and Kristy with 6. But in the last round, there are 30 points available. And this round, everybody's going to buzz in when they know the answer. I've asked each of my guests to bring a buzzer. So, Kacia, let's hear your buzzer first. She's gonna smack her table and yell her name, and then laugh, and then give the answer. Neal, let's hear your buzzer.
Mine is in honor of Red Dawn, the Patrick Swayze movie.
And to Kristy.
Mine is the ring bell. Maybe.
Ding, ding, ding.
That's
So
so
everybody
awesome.
listening at home will know who is buzzing in. And in this round, I'm going to read a very vague question. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? And when you know the answer, you're going to buzz in. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a series of clues after I read that question. If you buzz in on the first clue and get it right, that's worth 3 points. The second clue is worth 2 points. And the last clue is worth 1 point. If you're right, you buzz in, you can earn those points. If you're wrong, you're going to lose the point value of that question. So you want to be fast, you want to be accurate. Are you ready for the first video question? Here we go. Which European country? So I'm looking for a European country. Your first clue: it is the birthplace of the Red Cross. Kristy.
Sweden.
Sweden is incorrect. It's going to cost you 3 points. We'll let the video play, and you'll see on the right side there was a little timer that kind of lets you know how much time you have left. You see it dropping down there. So we're going to go to the second clue. Their soldiers guard the Vatican. Wolverine, Neal.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is correct. It is Switzerland for
Total guess. I'm so glad I said that. Okay.
I'm glad
It was the outfit. It was the guards' outfits.
We're looking for a fictional spacecraft. Fictional spacecraft. Is it the one that you see on the screen? So keep in mind, some of the images might not match the right answer. It is a modified YT 1300 light freighter. I heard Neal first.
Serenity?
Serenity is incorrect. That'll cost you 3 points. Kristy for 3 points.
The Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon is correct. It is the Millennium Falcon. Let's go over to that scoreboard and see where we're at after 2 questions. We have a very close game still. Kacia's still in the lead with 9. Neal with 7 and Kristy with 6. We still have 24 more points to go. Let's go to that next question. I'm looking for a mammal. Not sure what mammal is pictured there, but we're looking for a mammal. They are used in the Mongolian variant of polo. We'll go to the second clue for 2 points. Their physiology is adapted to high altitudes. Kacia.
Is it like an alpaca?
Alpaca for 2 points is incorrect. That'll cost you 2 points. And their dung is often the only fuel found on the high Tibetan plateau. It is the yak.
Oh.
The yak. Our fourth question tonight.
I was gonna say yak.
Me too.
Which island? We're looking for an island.
Okay.
This island, it is the largest island that is not a continent. Ooh. I see some thinkers going on. Hands on the buzzers here. Vikings settled there in the 10th century. Wolverines! To Neal.
Iceland?
Iceland, incorrect for 2 points. So it'll cost you 2 points.
That was a good guess.
Thank you.
That was a good guess.
That was going to be my guess, but I don't have anything.
And it is an autonomous country within the Kingdom of Denmark. And that's time. It is Greenland. Greenland, right next door. You're close to it. We still have 6 questions remaining, 18 points total. I'm looking for a legendary pop rock singer. So our first clue, she played the Acid Queen in the musical film Tommy.
Oh.
Our second clue for 2 points, she played Auntie Entity in Mad Max 3.
Simply the Best, Tina Turner.
For 2 points is correct. She is simply the best, better than all the rest. Tina Turner. All right, let's change it up. We're looking for a supermodel. Which supermodel? And our first clue for 3 points, she made her big screen debut in the 1995 film Fair Game. No takers. Our second clue for 2 points, in the 1990s, it was impossible to live a week without seeing her face, no matter where you were. Dun, dun, dun. Hands on the buzzers. She was married to Richard Gere. Kristy.
Was it Claudia Schiffer? No.
For 1 point is incorrect. Any other buzzers before we go? You're going to know it when you see her.
Oh, yeah. That was my guess.
Cindy Crawford.
I couldn't risk the points. That was my guess, though.
Well, it's a very close game, and everybody is just on pins and needles protecting that lead. I'm looking for an animal. Which animal? It is native to Australia.
Kacia,
Kacia,
is it a kangaroo?
kangaroo for 3 points is incorrect. Our second clue for 2 points. It is a marsupial, and it carries its offspring in its pouch for 6 months. Neal,
Wallaby?
wallaby for 2 points is also incorrect. And remember, you can buzz in multiple times. For 1 point,
Oh, it's so
eucalyptus leaves make up the majority of its diet. Kristy,
Koala bear
koala for 1 point is correct.
making a comeback.
You got the hot tag coming in at the end here.
We have 2 questions remaining, and it's still a very close game. Let's see if we can. Let's see what our next question is. Which Canadian city? All you Canadian fans out there, it is home of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Kristy,
Alberta?
Alberta for 3 points is incorrect.
Kacia,
Kacia,
Toronto.
Toronto for 3 points is correct. It is Toronto. We've got a battle on our hands and 1 question remaining. Which animal, or looking for an animal, its outer hair grows in an opposite direction than that of other animals? Our second clue for 2 points. It spends more time upside down than other mammals. Neal, I heard Neal first.
I'm hoping it's my brother's favorite animal, sloth.
Sloth is correct. It is the sloth for 2 points. Let's go over to that scoreboard. It looks like we have a tie. Kacia and Neal with 7, Kristy with 3. That means we have to go to a tiebreaker that I did not prepare. All right, here we go. We have a final round tiebreaker. I have Kacia and Neal tied. Kacia, you are going to go first because you went first. Neal, you'll go second. I'm going to ask you a question, and the answer is just a number.
Okay. Is this like
Kacia,
higher,
Yeah.
lower type of thing, or just like whatever? Guess
you're going to guess a number, and whoever's closest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. To the nearest penny, how much would it cost to take 40 of your closest friends to the movies in 1988? So you got to figure out the cost of a ticket and then multiply it by 41, right?
$38.25.
$38.25. Neal,
I'm going to say $212.
$212. Let's see, 212 and 38. The actual answer is $168.51. Neal is going to get the tiebreaker point and be our winner tonight. Congratulations, Kacia and Kristy. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct. You are correct. That is correct.